Should I buy Hennessy Capital-Canoo stock? You may have heard that Hennessy Capital is going to have a special meeting on the 21st of December 2020 with its shareholders as it concerns the proposed merger with Canoo Holdings, an electric car maker. If approved, Canoo will become a subsidiary of Hennessy Capital, which will be renamed Canoo Inc. upon completion of the merger, with listing on Nasdaq under the new symbols GOEV and GOEVW, respectively. The blank check companies said today. So technically speaking, Hennessy Capital appears to be in a strong bullish trend. Let us have a look. Yes, we can see the short-term and the intermediate trend lines are bullish. Okay, yes, the long-term trend line, which is the yellow line, is also bullish. And the MACD histogram is above zero. Comparative relative strength analysis shows that the issue is outperforming the S&P 500 index. Momentum for Hennessy Capital is strongly bullish. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is rising as investors pay higher prices for shares. So this is the best indicator of momentum. It is definitely not sluggish. It's not doing badly. Of late, you can see it has inched up. So that's the price rate of change index. So price rate of change indicator. And momentum is a factor of price rate of change. The last 10 days have seen significant volume in Hennessy Capital, with average trading volume above the average for the last year. Today's volume is no exception, with 15.212 million shares having traded so far. The unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests buyers are presently more active than sellers. The Bollinger Bands are presently wider than usual as a result of greater than normal volatility that accompanied the recent price move. Events such as this may precede a pause or reversal in the near-term trend. So, Hennessy Capital has just recently cut the bulk, but it has been around. Everybody has known that this might happen. It has been in the works. So the announcement came today, and the folks here on Hennessy and Investor Place have it that are trying to let us know 12 things about Hennessy Capital and Canoo SPAC merger. And we already know that it announced that they're going to have this meeting by the 21st of December 2020. And then it says investors should know that initially Canoo planned to trade under the symbol CNOO. Okay, that will not be the case. It will now be GOEV. And why does this matter for Canoo's Hennessy Capital stock? Well, Hennessy hopes to benefit from the unique business model of Canoo. Importantly, the EV maker uses a so-called modular skateboard platform that gives its vehicles a unique shape. For instance, the Canoo CEO has called its debut vehicle, its debut vehicle, spaceship on wheels. Additionally, Canoo plans to disrupt the traditional vehicle ownership model. Instead of selling cars, Canoo plans to sell subscriptions to its electric vehicles. Okay, so we now have to answer that question. Is it a buy? So going by this 28.48% we're seeing right now in the market right now on today, the 7th of December 2020, I wouldn't say that it is a buy. In the future, yes, it is a buy. Of late, the stock has been presenting itself as a good buying opportunity, but not as sometime last week. The first few days of December, it was it presented itself as a good buying. It presented a good buying chance. I debate yes, because at that point, as at the 2nd of December, it was a good buying opportunity for the short term. But right now, the train has left the station. It is not a buy. and the stock has a history of pullbacks and sideways movements. So there's a good chance that that will happen. But at the same time as well, this may not be the case. But going by the fact that we know that Hennessy Capital and Canoo have been working on this, and we have seen the sideways movements, I would say yes, some more sideways movements will occur. So for now, for not today, Hennessy Capital is not a buy. In the coming days, it might present itself as it might present a buying chance, but not as things stand now, the 7th of December 2020. Okay, if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. Okay, and if you're already subscribed, thank you very much for watching.